Here we are today having a look at flat 5, 163 Tooting High Street. So we're stood on Tooting High Street right now. As you can see, it's Tuesday and about 11 o'clock in the morning. So, I mean, there's a little bit of traffic, but not much at all, really. If you go down that road, just around the corner, you'll see the train station. So that's the Underground with the Northern Line. I'd say probably 5 or 6 minute walk from the front door, as is Sainsbury's Superstore and all the cafes, the bars, restaurants in Tooting. Across the road from me, you can see once this bus goes past, that's Anytime Fitness right there, so really handy. And then below you is a doctor's surgery, so pretty much one of the quietest things you could have. Down at the end here, you'll see there's a metal gate. Through that metal gate you have secure bike storage, so really handy if you are now commuting to work on bikes, or you just want somewhere to store it without having to drag it through the whole building. You have the intercom system here where you can let people in from the apartment. And coming into the building itself, so you've got the entrance hallway, which is nicely kept, and stairway and the lift, which we are about to jump into. So here we are on the top floor, and we're just stepping out of the lift at the moment. Walk out into the nice communal hallway, see how bright it is. Down below us is where we came in. That's Tooting High Street with all the shops. There's a gym just right here. I think you see Anytime Fitness. And the supermarket is about a 3-4 minute walk down there, along with the tube station. So coming back towards me, we've got a separate staircase here. If you want to keep fit and walk up to the apartment each day. And we'll go through. There's 5 apartments on this floor, of which we are one. So the apartment, obviously, we're looking at today is number 5, just set at the end of the corridor here. And the other 4 apartments are just behind me. Oops, there you go. As you can see, it's really nicely kept hallway. It's cleaned regularly, and all the neighbours are very, very good friends. I think all but one of the apartments in the building is owned and lived in, as opposed to rented out, which always makes a difference in terms of how well the hallways are kept and how well the neighbours get on with each other. There's also sort of an online group where they all interact and make sure that, you know, anything needed on the building is happening, and they can sort of communicate different ideas to each other, which is great. So we'll go through into the main apartment now. Coming through into the flat, you see you walk straight into a nice bright hallway which sees straight through onto the balcony, and I'll take you out there in a minute. You can see the lovely view. Behind us is the master bedroom, so very spacious, and as you can see, this flat is pretty immaculate. The couple who live here have a little baby and somehow still keep it absolutely pristine. You can see nice full-length wardrobe, hardwood floor throughout, oversized doorways. And the developer, when they did this building probably about 8 years ago, really went to town and sort of overspent on the little things, which is always nice. So you've got a nice big window at the side here, so view over Tooting, and as you can see, no windows really look back towards you, and you have nice blue sky today off towards Wimbledon. Okay, turning around back out into the main hallway. So walk down here and you've got the second bedroom, which is currently being used as the baby's room. So depending on how you used it, obviously you'd have it laid out a little bit differently, but the guys had a double bedroom in here, sorry, a double bed in here, and we're renting it out for a while, which seems like a great idea. Since we're so close to the hospital, you'll never be short of a lodger or 2 if you wanted one. And again, you've got the nice view out of this window off towards kind of Wimbledon. Turning around, again, we have the full-length wardrobe behind the door there. It's nicely tucked away. And back out into the main corridor. Here we have the family bathroom, so a good size. Apologies for appearing in the video a couple of times there. You've got a nice rainfall shower going on. Again, in keeping with the rest of the flat, you've got kind of the dark hardwood cabinetry and towel rail right next to the shower, which is everyone's dream, right? Again, a little space for storage cupboard here and a nice big mirror for all your shaving and makeup needs. Back into the hallway. There's a cupboard just on the right here. Really handy. It's got obviously loads of storage space, but also it's keeping the washing machine well out of the way. So when you're in the lounge trying to relax, it's not rattling around behind you and making a noise and just being a bit of an eyesore. Okay, through into the main room. So towards the back, the whole width of the apartment is this lovely open plan kitchen reception room, which you can sort of see best from over this direction. So what's quite nice about this apartment in the building in particular is it's got this open plan area, but it's also got sort of a ready-made space for a table, which is really important because a lot of these new build flats you end up just sort of sitting around eating on your lap, you know, and there's not really a very good entertaining space, or you know, you can't have people over for dinner, or even just, you know, sit and have a coffee in the morning by yourself. So kitchen again is pretty much immaculate. You wouldn't have to do anything. You've got boiler just tucked away in here, and nice gas stove. So again, a bit unusual for a new build. We usually get the electric stoves, which aren't quite as good, everyone knows. Full fridge freezer here, which is important if there's a few of you living in the flat, or you like ice cream like me. And then you go out onto the balcony at the back. So again, this apartment I think is one of the best ones in the building because it faces the rear, which means you don't get any of the traffic noise, any of the pollution or anything like that you would do towards the front. So you can see out here, we've kind of got views just over what essentially is St. George's Hospital, which is really important because it basically means that nothing's ever going to get built here. There's no sort of high rises on the way in, or, you know, a big gasworks or anything like that. You're pretty much going to have this nice peaceful green view for the entire time you live here. And again, just that way off towards, I guess, Southfields, Wimbledon area. So the balcony is really big. Actually, I don't know if you can get really a full view of it, but obviously the guys have managed to actually sneak a shed up here, which is quite ingenious, and just really useful again for any storage needs you've got. And behind where we were standing a second ago, you've got a seating area. There's actually an outdoor socket here, which is really handy if you want to put in, you know, an outdoor heater or have your music out here or anything like that. And the bench actually lifts up to create more storage underneath it. And if you can see here, we are covered on the balcony also, you know, so it stays nice and dry. The sun will come here from about 1 o'clock onwards and will shine right through onto this balcony and into the nice reception room behind us, which is pretty ideal. A good part of this flat, again, which is a little bit different to the other flats in the building, is that it has the side windows, as you saw in the 2 main bedrooms, which you can open. A lot of these apartments just have the windows along the front here, which makes them quite hot. But obviously you can get the draft coming through this room and going through the bedrooms, just airing out the place throughout the day. In the ceiling, you'll see here that we have these speakers built in throughout the flat, and they're in each of the rooms. They are all interlinked and working, so you can sort of play your music from one room throughout the whole flat, just in different rooms, how you please. So it's quite high tech. Just whiz you around one more time quickly. So again, not much wasted space with the hallway here. It's a nice short hallway, gets plenty of light, and all the rooms come off separately, so you don't go through one room to get to another room, i.e. you don't have to walk through the reception to get to the bathroom, etc., which I think is always important. Unfortunately, the monkey does not come with the apartment, but I will personally help you source your own. So 2 nice double bedrooms. Family bathroom and the cupboard with the washing machine in, and then your lovely bright airy reception room kitchen. So we are on the top floor here as well, which means there's no neighbours above us, and obviously you've got the other 3 walls with no neighbours on either. So there's only one shared wall, which is off your kitchen here, which means basically you're never going to get disturbed by your neighbours. But if you're a loud cook, you could disturb them. So that's Tooting High Street. 5-minute walk from the tube, right in the heart of all the shops, and we are on the market at 500,000.